of place with my own two hands, kind of place. Oh, with my own two hands, with my own two hands.
Hey, welcome to the latest episode of Puppetry, Poetry for Truth. I'm Ralph. I wanted to start out by telling you about an idea that I had. If you're wondering what you can do to help with the great work, and you can't figure out what to do, I mean, there's lots of things you could do. Use your talents. Use your talents for the great work. You could do music, writing, anything, acting, but I wanted to introduce an idea that I had called Power to the Puppets. So, if you want to change the world with your own two hands, get yourself a puppet. Join us in the fight for our freedom. Join us all. We're going to help humanity come out of slavery. We're going to free us. We're going to help humanity to have the world we're supposed to have. My dream is one day that you go outside and look up in the sky and I see those nasty ass chalk lines from the chemtrails. What makes me really mad is when somebody says, oh, that's just condensation or contrails, because it ain't. They chemtrails, they're real, and they really make me angry. Ain't nobody got no right going up there and spraying stuff that hurt people. That makes me upset. If my master dies and gets sick, I'm gone too. Now I'm going to still be here in my form that you see, but I will not be the same individual that I was. That's like what happens to puppets. Now I don't want to lose this character that I am right now. I like it. So I'm asking, if you think it's a good idea, you should go get yourself a puppet. Go search on eBay. You might find some of my brothers and sisters. So I need you to go there if you want, or wherever. Or you can even make your own out of a sock, a paper bag, whatever. Okay, I wrote a poem and I want you to hear it. It's called Walking Amongst Ignorance. Another day in Phony Town. They'll do anything for $1. Dangle one on a fishing rod and watch them scream and holler. Vote for a lousy piece. And watch them scream and holler. Watch them give up all their gold for a lousy piece of paper. What a bunch of morons. Don't tell me I'm a hater. I'm just a fan of common sense who has refused to disown his mind. And I'm sick of being a witness to those who choose to be blind. Now I'm going to turn it over to Matthaeus because he wanted to read a poem for you. Hey, welcome back everyone. I'd like to start off by reading a poem. It's called Understanding the Great Work. I wish you could see what I see. I wish you could hear what I hear. I wish you would feel what I feel, and I wish you would know why I'm here. I wish you would just take a breath and hear what I'm striving to say. You would understand why I do what I do, why I slave each and every day. As long as we're here, it's our duty to undo the damage we've done. And whether or not we do that in vain matters not to who's lost or who's won. In the end, there's no winner or loser, just one sea of fiery red, that if we stood back could dry up forever and return what we all thought was dead. I hope you enjoyed that. It's a poem of inspiration, poem to those loved ones who don't really understand what we're doing or why we're doing it. Excuse that noise. It's very windy outside and door decoration is making a lot of sound, so sorry about that. Oh, by the way, we forgot to put our light on. Sorry. Sorry about that. I don't know how that's going to turn out when we watch it, but we'll see. Anyway, but we wanted to talk about other things too. We had some quotes that we wanted to read that we found that were inspiring. Just two quotes by Chris Hedges, and he's got some really great quotes that he's written. I'd like to read them. First one: all systems of power are the problem, and it is the role of the artist, the writer, and the intellectual to defy every center of power on behalf of those whom power will silence and crush. This means, in biblical terms, embracing the stranger. It means being a constant opponent rather than an ally of government. It means being the perpetual outcast. Those who truly fight for human rights understand this. Oh, and we're having the word of the episode. Last week's word was sovereignty. This week's word is government. Government literally means to control the mind. It comes from the Latin word gubernare, like gubernatorial, and men's mind. And gubernare means to control. So, government literally means to control the mind. Mark Passio is very passionate about spreading that. And if anybody doesn't believe that, they need to look it up because it's true. Some people are very brainwashed and they don't want to believe it and they want to tell us we're wrong about that, but we're right about it. It's true. We don't lie. We don't lie here. We tell the truth. We tell what it is. We tell it as it is. We tell it like it is. I'm tired of the games. We need to get rid of it. Government does not work. It's not working. It never has. People need to learn to treat others as they'd like to be treated. And also that anarchy is not chaos. It means no rulers and archon rulers. It means no rulers. Everybody's equal and everybody owns themselves and everybody treats others as they want to be treated. See, if everybody did that, we wouldn't need police. We wouldn't need this crap. We wouldn't need order followers are not helpful because there's order givers are the criminals. Well, it's a lot of the time. I'm not saying they all are. I'm just saying that if you're an order follower, you can't possibly be moral because you're going to be especially if you're doing something to get paid. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm sorry if I offended anyone, but it's true. That's it. The end. That's what Marx says. And here's another quote I had. This is by Chris Hedges. There are no good wars, there are no just wars. As Erasmus wrote, there is nothing more wicked, more disastrous, more widely destructive, and more deeply tenacious, more loathsome than war. Whoever heard of 100,000 animals rushing together to butcher each other as men do everywhere? Erasmus asked. But war, he knew, was very useful to the power elite. War permitted the powerful, in the name of national security and by fostering a culture of fear, to effortlessly strip the citizen of his or her rights. A declaration of war ensures that all affairs of the state are at the mercy and the appetites of the few. It's true. War is awful. I don't like it. I'm upset that being even born here makes me guilty as part of the war, and I want to stop the war. I'm sick of war. It makes me upset. It's very, very, very wrong and immoral, and people are being taken advantage of by being told things about other people that aren't even true, lying to keep the war going. It needs to stop. It needs to end. That's what that's our goal. That's what we'd like to see happen. That's why we're doing this. So, I'll turn this over to one of our guests, Puppets. His name is Bob, and he's blind, but his inner eye is wide open, and he has a poem that he'd like to share. Hi, I'm Bob. I'd like to share a poem that I wrote. Here it is. It's called Eye of the Blind Man. I may be blind on the outside, but my mind's eye is wide awake. I will always preach the truth, no matter what it takes. Even if just one is listening, it makes no difference to me, because truth is more important than popularity. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Bob. Yes, truth is more important than popularity. Look at Hollywood. That's popularity. That's crap. That's not real. We want to be real. We're trying to keep it real. We're trying to keep it real here. Money keeps everything false. It's ridiculous. It's awful, and we really, really would like to see that fat go down, because it just promotes a culture of phony. We're looking to be real. We're not looking for people to act like everything's good and it's all great, because it isn't. We need more people to come together and act nice and do what they should be doing to help each other. Money really upsets me, hurts my feelings. It's a terrible thing, a terrible thing. Here's another poem I wanted you to listen to. Sorry, I'm really having trouble. I don't know where it went. I had it here. Oh, here it is. Sorry. It's called How to End the Fed. To end the Fed is the answer, because money is toxic like cancer. It pays Caesar's things to Caesar and God's things to God. Stop putting on an act just to get a reward. The true reward is compassion. You should want to help your neighbor, and in return they should equally want to return the favor. If the majority could help each other, we could end the Fed, crushing their phony system and watching as it drops dead. Here's another poem for the light bringers to tell them that we can do it and they can't stand in our way. It's called A Message to the Beast. Together we can build whatever we want. You cannot hold us back. There is great strength in numbers, so think twice before you attack. In the name of truth, we will defend what is ours until our dying day. We have the Creator on our side, so get out of our way. I really get upset thinking about all the things like groups and stuff and hijacked Christianity, falseness, false teaching, and everything. You know, people are always saying what Jesus' name actually is Yeshua. And everybody was always talking about it and doing portrayals. What did he look like? What color was he? Who? It was. And then they hang things up on the walls and have displays of how he was tortured. I think that's awful. Why? He was tortured and killed because he was doing the great work what we're trying to do. And luckily now we can talk about it. More people can talk about it and they're free to talk about it because they can't hurt us if we do that because we're not doing anything wrong. It wasn't about what he looked like. It was about what he taught. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to help people understand this. It's very difficult, especially when we have the adversary trying to make groups and divide and conquer strategies. No, I don't like the I'm better than you crap. We're all equal here. We're all trying to help each other get with it. And we need to do it. Help in any way that we can. I'm going to turn it over to Kigan. She's going to explain our flag up here that you might be wondering about. She's coming in a second. Hang on one sec. She'll be right there. Hello, sorry about that. I was trying to get situated there. Let me fix this. Alright, I'd like to share something. You might be wondering about this thing that we have up here. It's our flag. We like the four-leaf clover, and we are inspired by it. We're very inspired by it. For us, it doesn't mean luck, it doesn't mean Irish, it doesn't mean any of that. What it does mean is, for us, it means that it represents the light bringer, the lonely light bringer, amongst all the three-leaf clovers. And it feels lonely, but it's there, and it's there to make a difference. We're inspired by it, we like it, we think it's great. The first one that we pressed turned yellow, but the other ones didn't. They don't all do that. I thought they did, but they don't. Well, and when the ones that turn yellow, it represents like enlightenment. But I don't know why they all don't do that. It could be the way they were pressed, I'm not sure. But we like it. It has 4 leaves. It's like a balance. We say one stands for truth, one stands for love, one stands for freedom, and one stands for knowledge. That's 4 very important things that you need to make this change that we're trying to do happen. We're trying to do this. I mean, we're just trying. We don't know. We're just figuring things out. We really don't know exactly what's going on. Exactly how we're doing this, but we're trying our best with what we have. I wanted to tell you that our founder, who has put this all together, was born with a vision. His name is Mark Cloverfield, and he's on Facebook. He made us a YouTube account. He has a hub page with all his poems, and he had a vision, so we're trying to help this vision come true. We're inspired by him. Our creator created him because she was inspired by Matthaeus. And then we called him Mark Cloverfield because the unity consciousness of the quantum shift we called Cloverfield, because like a quantum shift in consciousness, where everybody comes together with 4 leaves and everything is good, everything is better. Finally everybody comes together and everything's good. But everything's not good right now. I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't know when that's going to happen. Matthaeus doesn't seem very very certain that it's going to happen anytime soon. So we can only wish and try our best to bring the light to those that need to know. We're trying our greatest. We want this to work. We really are trying whatever we can do. We're trying. I'm just a puppet. I'm trying my hardest, though. I'd like to share with you the vision that Mark Cloverfield was born with. He has a poem that he has, and I want to read it. It's called Born with a Vision. I was born with a vision, with a golden eye. I can see a righteous earth, where the one true love light shines. All beings free from suffering, because they lived for one another. Through higher order thinking, they share greatness with each other. Most cannot see what I can see. Most think of it and cry, because they cannot envision this world where no one dies. The Creator has promised it. He needs you to have faith. I can see a future for a loving human race. I'm here to share my vision, and I hope it soon comes true. For anyone who reads this earth change starts with you. Now, it has to be as an aggregate. More people need to read his poem and be inspired. He's hoping that people will be able to envision this and use their imagination and put that out there and inspire others to try to spread this vision and help people see that things could be better if we just followed natural law and humans have to follow it, and humans need to understand it and know it and do it and teach other people to do it too. Don't follow orders, be yourself. Don't categorize yourself. Don't join groups and stuff that claim to be better than others. You are yourself. That is what you are. You're a sovereign being. Don't join the groups. Don't have people interpret things for you. You need to look at it for yourself. Please, it's very important. Please, please. There are a lot of people out there that want to mislead you and trick you. Don't fall for it. I want to let you know that Matthaeus is doing a New Age BS Revisited on March 22nd. You can go on his website if you want to go there, or wait till it comes out on the website to watch it, because he is going to be telling you, it's called New Age BS Revisited, and he's going to be telling you what you need to know and make sure that you're not getting baited by any hooks, the latest hooks that they're trying to get you with. Please, please, please be aware. There are a lot of people out there that are trying to mislead you. I'd like to read you a scripture, because Yeshua was teaching this, telling people this. And a lot of people, a lot of Christian religions and all these different things, they're trying to say that they're the ones that are going to be whatever, like better than the others and chosen more than the others. No, it's not about that. It's not about the man, it's about what he taught. You need to understand this. Please, don't be fooled. Matthaeus teaches what he taught and doesn't mention him very much at all. That's what you need. Because most of the other things are just trying to tell you, oh, him, Jesus, his real name is Yeshua. Okay? No J's were in the translation. I looked it up, I know the truth. And I want to read you a scripture. If you haven't read this already, please read it and listen to it. I'll get it right in a minute. Hold on. Okay. It's Matthew 24. It says, sorry, my mouth didn't move when I said that, sorry. Let me find it here. Oh, yes. It says 23. Matthew 24:23, that if any man shall say unto you, look, here is the Christ, or there, believe it not. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch as if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. They're trying to deceive the light bringers with their garbage. You need to be careful and know what BS is BS, and not to fall for their tricks. They want to stop us. They're going to do anything that they can to stop us, and we're not going to be stopped. Make it clear to them, we will not be stopped. This is a mission. This is what we're here for, and we're going to carry it out. We have come here to do this. It's very important. So, I hope that was inspiring to you. I'm not trying to push anything on you or any beliefs. I'm just telling you the truth, because it's the truth. Our owner, or what do we call owner slash master? She found this. She has been reading the Bible for a long time, and because of that, she searched for the truth and found Matthaeus, and realized that, understood more when she learned about what he taught, because he told the truth. He told the truth, and we know it's the truth. Because if we did what he was trying to say, if everybody would act like that, we know it would be alright. I'm tired of the phoniness. I'm tired of not being able to find things that are real. I'm tired of people going out there to try to make money and tricking people and misleading people. I want to just stop. That's why I'm here, to help in any way that I can. I'm trying my hardest. I'd like to read you one of the latest poems from Mark Cloverfield. Oh, I wanted to let you know, he did this great quote. He said, "If the lie can be spoken into existence, the truth must be spoken louder." And that's the truth. Okay, here's one last poem, and then I'll turn it back over to, I think Ralph wanted to say one more thing. Okay, here it is. My vision is my mission. I was crafted for a reason. I was born to serve the truth throughout each passing season. I seek to find creative minds with hopes that they may see the righteous earth within my mind become reality. This is why we're here. We're trying. We are working for the Creator. We're not any better than anybody else. We are just trying to help in whatever ways that we can. And now, I'll turn it over to Ralph. Thank you. Hey man, what's up? I'm back. Now, let me see if I can get any last poetry that I wanted to share. Hold on for a minute. Here we go on to conclude the episode. Listen. Farewell to the Fed. It's monetary motivation that keeps the world corrupt. Nobody even has a chance to withdraw from the cup. Everything is controlled by those who seek to destroy us all. It's time for us to rise above and watch their system fall. We're trying our best to bring light and change this crap. Well, I don't know what else more I can say for now. I guess Matthaeus is going to conclude. So, here he is. Hope everybody does well. Hope you enjoy this episode. Sorry for all the pauses, because sometimes it takes a while for us to switch. Okay, yeah, I'll turn back to Matthaeus. Hi, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Puppetry, Poetry for Truth. I'd like to conclude with one last poem. It's called Defense of Truth. The greatest defense can be launched from within. We know it as freedom of speech. And we will speak truth for as long as it takes, because we know greater things can be reached. Thank you for joining us, and have a wonderful day. We will see you next Thursday. Not sure what we're going to do yet. Not sure what we're going to talk about, but we will find something to talk about. Trust me. We will. And don't forget, Saturdays at the Republic Broadcasting Network is Mark Matthaeus' show. I think at podcast 148 this Saturday, 10 to 1. Or you can listen on his website if you miss it. Great podcast last week. Very nice. And look forward to seeing you next week. So have a wonderful day. Thank you.